Hey YouTube, how's it going? As some of you may recall, last December, before the Christmas and New Year's holidays, I was using a schedule. I had a set schedule of certain type of videos I was going to be making on certain days. And it helped a lot. It made things a lot easier. I knew what kind of video was going to be coming up next, and it made it a lot easier to figure out what to do for that video. And so, I am going to see if I can't get myself going back to that. I don't think I'm going to try to reproduce the original schedule. I'm going to come up with something new that fits with what I'm doing now. I don't quite know what that schedule is going to be just yet, but I'm going to think about it for a few days and work something out. In the meantime, got something else going on, a couple of things. Watching bad videos so you don't have to. Now that was a great little series of videos, and it was just starting to go really good, and then for whatever reason it's been weeks now since I've done one. Well, I'm working on a new episode and it's coming up in the next day or two. Looking forward to this. I got a few good things in it. Definitely you don't want to miss this. Now on the Phat Trek thing, I have decided that I kind of like doing these little chapters in the story, and I'm going to keep doing them that way, and then when the story is finally concluded, I'm going to take all the little short videos that make up these chapters and combine them into a single full episode, and I think that will be a pretty good way to go. That way people get to see the chapters, and then when it's done you get the whole episode all at once. I don't know how long that's going to take because these chapters are fairly short and the story is as yet very open-ended. It could go a lot of ways. For those of you that have not seen all three of the chapters so far, check the description, the thingamabar, the down bar, whatever you want to call it. There is links in there to all three of the chapters that have been done so far. If you haven't seen them, do check them out. If you like them, share them around with people. Next up is the remastering that I've been doing of certain older videos because, well, frankly, I can make them look and sound a whole lot better now than when I first made them. And next up on the list of videos to be remastered is the Troll Wars 1 and Troll Wars 2 videos. And frankly, I've been thinking about that, and because of really how bad the original footage is, I'm actually going to have to be completely reshooting most of both of those. On top of that, I've also been thinking about just making them both into a single video and just call it Troll Wars, because it is just one story, and frankly I wasn't thrilled about the fact that it got broken up into two videos to begin with, but then again there was such a long time between the first and second episode, you know. Anyway, that's what I'm thinking about doing with that. It's going to be a fun time coming up. There's some good things coming, and you sure don't want to miss them. Well, that's about all I got for tonight. Take it easy. I'm out of here.
He is the tinfoil chef, and the frog just doesn't give a shit.
Hello, it's Friday, March the 18th. So, the group is finally getting back to using a schedule. All I can say is that it's about bloody time. Perhaps now we can dispense with at least some of the chaos around here. Besides, given a schedule, he'll know what each day's video is going to be, and ought to be able to get them done earlier. If he does, that'll be yet another thing I don't have to listen to him complain about. The previous question of the day: if you could add an extra body part, what would it be and why? Today's question of the day: if you could give the President one piece of advice, what would it be? Please be sure to leave your ideas for a question of the day in a comment or a video response. There are 5 new subscribers: Currents06, sonyelectronics, doubledeeder, JayNuggets, and the Halo 3 Chief. Welcome and thank you very much for subscribing. The dirty word of the day: usage.
He's the tinfoil chef.